Greetings, folks. This is Mason Weaver. Today's date is June the 6th, 2016. On June the 6th, 1944, the greatest generation showed up and earned its name. June 6, 1944, Europe had been conquered by Nazis. Europe had been, and North Africa, had been devastated by the Nazi army. And America led an invasion, the largest and famous invasion in the world in history, and ran up those beaches and sacrificed their lives for mankind and for civilization. And we take this day, June 6th, and we sit back and we honor it, we think about it, we contemplate. But I have a better suggestion, folks, that we do something else. What happened in June 6th? America, who had been attacked by Japan, 1941, December the 7th. And we held off Japan with one hand. We held them at bay with one hand. We built our navy as we did it. And then we went to Europe and took care of Germany and the Nazis while we held off Japan with one hand. And after World War II, we, of course, turned our attention to Japan and defeated them. After World War II, we rebuilt Japan. We rebuilt Asia. We rebuilt Europe and kept it safe without wars, with our men and our influence. The greatest generation who went through 10 years of dad being gone and kids still didn't go crazy. 10 years of poverty and death. 10 years of mom have to go into work and worry and anxiety about the war. 10 years of rationing, 10 years of not having, 10 years of struggle and fear. And they didn't go crazy. They didn't need psychological help. They didn't need to have a special school and class. 10 years of a decade, all their lives. But what they do? At the end of World War II, we not only rebuilt Japan and Asia, we not only rebuilt Japan, Germany and Europe, we raised our kids after all that chaos, all that loss, all that death. We raised our children to be strong enough to go to the moon. And today, we can't even offend anyone. Today, we can't even have an opinion that is not orchestrated by the news media to us. Today, we can't even go to school and learn about our history. Today, we can't even fly our flag. I've had enough of this. Every one of us knows it's foolishness. But we let the left liberal leaders, leeches I call them, lead us into what we think is right. We know what's right. So this day, December 7th is gone. Now it's June the 6th, 2016. This day, let's take a moment and realize what happened on the beach at Normandy when we decided to take back civilization. And these young men stood up and ran across that beach with their friends down alongside of them. They call Omaha Beach Red Beach now. They died so that you can enjoy a certain type of freedom. So this day, let's reflect on what they left us. Let's make sure we do not allow their death and suffering to go in vain. That we do not let those mothers who lost their children, the wives who lost their husbands, the children who were never born because their fathers died on that beach. Let's make sure they will not have a death in vain. That we will stand up and now face the new enemy, the political enemy coming against us, trying to make us into mush like Europe was. That's the only way they can be conquered, folks. They raised children that went to the moon. They and their children invented the internet. That was the greatest generation. So I say, in honor of my uncle who fought, and my grandfather who fought. Thanks, Grandpa. God bless you, Uncle. Your death, your sacrifice will not be in vain. We're going to take back this civilization. We're going to raise that American flag, and all of Europe, all of Asia should salute the American flag. There should be a Thank America Day in Europe and in Asia. Because we are Americans, the world is free. God bless you. If you're free, act like you're free. If you're not, find somebody that can get you free. God bless you.